Hello guys, welcome to Genius Developers. So today we are going to discuss one of the very important and most beautiful concept in Java, guys. Especially in like modern Java coding, like using Java 8 or latest version of Java 17 or Java 21, Java 23. So this version is like this concept is very important in terms of cracking any Java interview as well as terms of developing any Java application and developing optimized code and good application. We must know this is not just know, guys. This you must know this concept. Then only you can understand modern Java coding or modern Java logic development into any kind of Java application, guys. So hope you will understand this concept, and I am trying to explain this in very simple way and very easy way, so that anyone, if you are new or anyone you some experience also, but you will get some insights about this uh, class or this logic, guys. So what is the topic, guys? So main like this is the main topic, guys. What is the optional class in Java, and what are the frequently used methods available in optional class? So usually this question is getting asked in most of the interview. If you go in any interview like IBM, Cognizant, Capgemini, HCL, Wipro, Accenture, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, any company you go, guys, definitely this question is getting asked, guys. And also, if you suppose you are not getting asked in interview, suppose that, but when you are going to join any project in company and you are going to develop any application, any Java application, so definitely Java optional class is getting used very heavy level, very huge level, and a lot of methods from Java optional class is getting used. If you understand that, then it is very easy to understand the Java code for you. Otherwise, you will be like in lot of confusion that the simple methods will be getting used, but it will be creating lot of confusion for you. You don't understand this simple thing, guys. This is a very simple thing, guys. But we should know properly, actually. If you know only high level optional tasks, then it will not. You should understand. Give some time, half an hour, 1 hour on this, and do some like coding on this, and you implement some method of this use. Then you will understand properly, guys. So I will show you by code example and proper using all the methods of optional classes here. So let's coming to the main topic. So what is optional class, guys? So optional class is a container object. This is a container class, we can say, or container object used to contain any non-null Java objects. We can say optional class is a container class or container object because this is class only. So used to contain non-null Java objects. It introduced in Java 8, guys. It is introduced in Java 8 version. Um, it provides container or wrapper box for any Java object. It provides container or wrapper object for any Java object. And optional class helps to avoid null pointer exceptions in code by providing some methods to deal with presence or absence of an object value. So usually when we are using any object in our application, we are creating that object and we are going to use that object for other application of like operations or methods. In that case, suppose if any object is coming as a null, guys, and we are calling that object, or we are calling some method with that object, so they definitely it will throw null pointer exception because that object itself is showing null. In that case, all the your all the your operations get blocked because of that. So handling that kind of thing directly, we are providing optional class is providing some methods it will deal with null pointer exception. Do explicitly we don't have to null check. Usually when we doing in like in legacy way that we were doing null like not null operator, but now we are using this optional class method. So optional class part of java.util package, and there are around 15 methods available in optional class, guys. Usually we know that optional class only some method like present is present, get, but it's not only two, three method or five methods. There are around 10 to 15 methods available into optional class, and we should know at least 5 to 10 method. We should know to very frequently they are getting used. We should know those methods. Sorry, guys. So here is the this is the signature of optional class. Usually this is a final class, guys. Public final class, optional class extends object. This is directly extends object class, and it is a final class which will usually optional will take any type of Java object, Java class. Okay, hope so clear so far. Any doubt if you are still, even we will discuss further more in depth, guys, but you can comment if you have any doubt, guys. So why we use optional class? The main use of the optional classes, and also here I will show you all the methods. Most important, all the methods I will show you in code, like by example, guys. Then only you will understand the how it is actually works. So it will prevent null pointer exception. Okay, so like what is the use of optional class? The main use is the preventing null pointer exception and makes code more readable and expressive and encourage functional style programming. Encourage functional style programming, guys. Okay, so what are the common methods available into optional class? This is the most important thing we have to know, must know. These are the must know, guys, concepts. These are the must know methods. Sorry, only this. So around 15 methods are there, but I have listed down here only around 10 methods, which are the most important, guys. So off method is there. It returns an optional with non-null value, and ofNullable is there. Returns optional that may hold null value. Guys, usually interviewer will confuse you. You will ask interviewer that what is difference between off and ofNullable, and very frequently people are getting confused in this. We should very simple and this is very clear, guys. If off means if it is off means they must there should have the object of nullable. If object also not there, if it is null only, then also no problem. It will not throw null pointer exception. But here it throw null pointer exception if the object itself null. So this is very simple, but this should not be confused. Here is the get method, guys. Get method actually returns value if present, like return value if present, else throw no such element. Is it throw no such a get method throw no such element exception if their object is not available. This you should know very specifically. What exception is going to throw get method? If value or object, we can say here value or object, especially, guys. And empty method is it returns an empty optional. Empty optional it will return if object is not there itself. Is present is returned true if value is present, guys. If value is present, then is present will return true. Usually for you use it in if else if condition for checking the condition, guys. And if present usually take consumer and supplier. So usually it execute code if value is present. So it will internally it will implement some like execute some implementation code, guys. Or else or else we can set here some default returns for any object. If any object suppose is not present, it is value or object is null, in that case we can return a default object or default value for that, guys. This is very important, very useful orElse method. And here is there orElseGet also there, and here is orElseThrow. This is very important. orElseThrow, no such element exception. If we can explicitly directly throw here no such element exception if value is not present, guys. We should know how these are very huge level. It will be used in modern programming, modern Java coding. And this is simple thing, guys. If you don't understand, then you will not understand the Java code flow itself. Because earlier we were handling exception in different way. Now just throwing in simple way, guys, using this method. And here are function map and flat map. This is very widely used for like processing any collection data or any operation into stream API. And map and flat map is very frequently used. So this also belongs to optional class. We should know very specifically this also belongs to optional class. Actually, this is a present in stream API also. This word overridden method in optional class that enhance functionality into optional class, guys. But it is present in optional class. We must have to mention if any like interviewer asking what is the map and flat map, and sorry, you definitely have to mention map and flat map is available into optional class, and is used for transforming the value if present or object if present or flattening multiple stream into single stream. Flat map is used. So these are the basic. I explained this method, but I will show you with proper code execution and proper logic flow, guys, how it works. So here I have written this example, but this example is a very common way I have written, and no need to go all this thing to you, guys. But I will show you the how exactly works, guys, into this in IntelliJ, guys. Okay, so going to IntelliJ, guys. Okay, so here if we can see, guys. Okay, so mainly for understanding optional, first we should take some good class, some object which we are going to deal with. So for this only, I have taken one class employee. See here it is employee class is there. Just simple class. Employee means just Pojo class we can say. Simple. I have taken employee fields like private string name, private string email, private double salary. So I have taken these three fields. This is employee class. We will create employee object. We will use this object only for all the optional methods. How we will implement this. And just I have provided the constructors like for employee class. This is a default constructor employee, and this is two argument constructor, and this is two argument constructor. This is guys three argument constructor. So just for explaining you in-depth optional class methods, I have taken this constructor required, and just I have like use getter methods. You can generate directly from auto generation generate method and to string method. You can directly generate. You don't have to write, guys, these codes. It will be automatically generated through your this IntelliJ or Eclipse, whatever the code editor, code developer you guys are using. Okay. So here are the complete method implementation I have implemented, but I will show you one by one properly how it works internally. And usually I will do this video in two part. In first part, I will show you only some methods, which are the core methods. You first you will understand. Then after that you will understand the all other remaining methods. Okay, guys. So let's first we'll start. I have developed in two classes. One is optional example two and one is optional example. So and one class is this employee class is the main object class. We are going to deal with this object only with optional everything. So this object class is mandatory, and these two classes I have taken for showing you the example of the optional class methods. So here in first I will show you optional example two. Here I will show you only some like two, three methods which are the uh, core methods and which are the we can see which are the base method for optional class, and after that, then only you can understand all other methods basis of this, guys. Okay. So here I have taken one public class, optional class example too. I have taken public static void main string off. This is the main method. This is the main method signature, guys. And now I am taking one object, like one object of employee, guys. Okay. So here, see, employee object I have created. Let's I'm commenting this because it was null value. I have taken. See, here I have taken employee emp1 equal to new employee Rajkumar raj.kumar at gmail.com and salary equal to 60,000. Okay, okay. So suppose I'm increasing some salary, suppose 85,000. Okay, let's. I'm just maximizing this screen, guys. So see here we are creating one object. Okay. So as we know that, guys, if we are creating this proper object, new employee Rajkumar Raj.Kumar at Gmail and salary 85,000. So this is proper object, guys. So it will not throw null pointer exception. Okay, it will print the value. Suppose that I am now see now first method we'll talk about optional class optional dot off method. These two method very important, optional dot off method and optional dot off nullable, guys. Usually this in interview they will focus on more this method and they will try to confuse you. You should be very careful on this. So optional dot off method what will convert? See, we are creating object emp1. We are just giving this object here in optional dot off method. Now it will wrap this employee object, it will wrap into off emp optional employee one object. This is optional type object. It will wrap, it will create a box for the employee one. But here this op says that optional dot op says that only use optional dot of only use if you are sure that object is available. If this object is available or not null, guys, then only you use off. Otherwise, what it will do? Otherwise, it will throw null pointer exception. If object is itself not there, so off method is going to optional is not going to do anything. Optional is not going to help you, guys. So it will off method also will throw just null pointer exception. It cannot do anything. We should be careful. That's why optional given for this, they given one resolution, one solution they given itself, they given another method of nullable. So of nullable what will do? They say that you can use of nullable if not sure object is available or not. If object is not available also, then also it will not throw null pointer exception. It will return optional dot empty. It will return optional dot empty. You should be very careful. Definitely, it is more flexible and it provides more flexibility because it will work on null object also. So, but it will not throw null pointer exception. It will not break the code. It will just print what optional dot input. You should know this. They will ask definitely. We will focus on this. If we are using op optional dot op null label and we are passing any null object, what will return that? This will return optional dot input, guys, in while we are using optional label. That's why this is more pixel, this is more useful method optional label. But if we are using direct optional dot off method, guys, off method directly it will throw null pointer exception if of employee one is not there. Suppose here, see, let's see here employee emp1 object is a fully created object. It is not null. See, guys, okay. So in this case it will not throw any exception. It will print all the proper details. See, I am running this code, guys. So see, I'm running here. It is printing first line what is printing, guys. See, system.out.println. It is employee on first object. This is directly this object is printing, guys. And second one I have printed employee dot get name. See, name is printing Rajkumar. And second, this line I have printed system.out.println opt emp1. Opt means optional employee one object, optional emp1. This is going to print optional object. Usually it is see optional is just wrapping this, providing the wrapper or box for this employee complete employee object. Okay, and emp2 here see opt emp2. Opt emp2 we are using ofNullable and opt emp1 for we are using off method. Both are printing the same, guys. Okay, this is opt emp2 and this was opt emp1. Both are printing same. Okay, here no problem because object is there, so there is no problem, guys. Okay, the problem will happen when object is not there, object is null, and if we are using off, then it will throw null pointer exception. It will not run this code and it will break the code. But if we are using off nullable, it will not break the code. It will show I will run happily, but your it will return optional dot empty, guys. Okay, so let's see how it will work. Here, see, I'm just commenting this object. Okay, I'm just making this as a null, guys. See, employee emp1 equal to null. I'm just giving a null object. So how it behaves, let's see. Okay, see, guys, it is directly first. It is getting null pointer exception into optional example to Java 13 line number 13. It is clearly saying this is the line number 13, guys. Optional dot off. It is showing null pointer exception. That's why it is not executing any further things. Optional dot off nullable. Okay, it is not going to execute anymore, guys. But suppose we comment this optional. Suppose we here. Suppose let's we use this optional instead of optional off nullable. Okay, just change this optional dot off nullable. We change this anywhere here or anywhere. Suppose here only I change optional dot off nullable. Now we'll see, guys. Now here again we are passing null only in the object. You can see null only, guys. I am just cleaning these things. Okay. If it is see now it is I am passing null. That time it was calling off, but now it is calling off nullable. Okay. So now I am running this. See. See, it is showing cannot invoke form dot okay employee get name. Okay, because see, it is first it is returning null. See here, here it is returning null, and we are printing opt one. But before after that get name is showing null because get name we are calling as I as of now we should not call get name because it is null. So it will throw null pointer because of that. So I will just print only these things. Yeah, see now we are printing only optional objects. Okay, and this object main object itself null. So see it is printing null only. It will not it will print null, guys, because if you are assigning null, it will print null. It will not throw null pointer exception will throw when we are calling with any method with null object. So here see, optional dot off nullable, it is not throwing null pointer exception. It is printing this opt e1, opt emp1. Opt emp1, what is it printing, guys? Optional dot empty. Same thing, opt emp2 is the opt emp2 already we are using opt nullable. So it is what it is printing? Opt optional dot empty. It is also not throwing null pointer exception, guys. So this was the main difference between optional dot off and optional dot off nullable, guys. And this is most important question and most important difference into for interview purpose or for and implementation purpose in projects, guys. I hope it is point is clear. If you have any doubt still, definitely I will take your questions and definitely I will clarify all those. Please drop me comment or message me. So okay, sir. Okay, guys. So that's all for today's session. So for this video, I will make yeah, I definitely there are still many methods into optional class. I will cover all those method in this class. I will show you properly in next video, guys, because this video is going to be longer. I want to make some like small video only. So that's why I will now, but these are the base thing, guys. Two method is most important. First, we have to understand how this optional dot off nullable is converting any object into optional. And after this only you can use all the other usable method or proper methods. So here there are total around 15 methods, guys. I will discuss after that every method in proper with good example. Then you will be understand in very well, guys. Okay, guys. So thank you so much watching so far, guys. Have a nice day.